Ashabi, kí ló ń ṣe again? Kí ló ń ṣe? Ó ń fọ ẹran. Ashabi, look at me. Thank you. I love you. So wash the meat very well. Yóò gbọ́ ìdọ̀tí ara ẹ̀ yẹn. Ó yá ṣanwó ẹ̀. Fọwọ́ ẹ̀ sínú omi. Wash your hand in the water. Ó yá jù sọ́hun yẹn. Ó yá tún mú mi. Hello everyone. All right, so if you haven't been to my house during a layer before, you will not understand this video, but if you have been to my house and you have eaten my ram meat, you definitely know that I need to show you this recipe. So I always see everybody coming to my house during a layer and they be like, it's meat, it's meat, it's meat. And then even when I travel, my London people, my London family, they always rush to my house to eat my meat. They said, okay, yeah, Shabi, I'm coming to Nigeria. Help me fry meat. Help me do my meat. Oh, the way you do your own, do for me, and I'm coming to pick it up. So I'm going to show you the recipe so that you don't have to tell me to do it for you next time. And then those of you who want to learn. So definitely this is ginger. We're going to be using loads of ginger. We've got garlic. It shock you. We're going to use lemon. You see, there's onions here. There's clove here. When you're using clove, be very, very careful. Who knows this? Can anybody tell me this and win 10,000 naira? Tell me what it is. Don't forget this platform, we talk about spices. So tell me what it is. Drop the comment. We'll contact you to send us your details and you get 10,000. And I have my Maggi to season here. And obviously I have my onions and my meat is on fire already. All right, quickly, we're just going to pour all of this. And then I'm going to have to do this. My rodo is there. So first of all, let me just break this. Let me break this so that we don't have to. So I'm just going to break it into two. Yeah. So I've done. I've broken it into two. You go here, you go here. So that's there already. So let's now quickly blend our rodo. I'm going to be using a whole lot of this rodo because a lot of people like to eat their ram meat or goat meat. They like to eat it like without even putting it in stew. Use it to enjoy your palm wine. Use it to, you know, drink gari. They use it for all sorts. Visitors come to your house. You just want to bless them. You know, that's the way it is. So we're going to do all of this and I'm going to add this load amount of onions. Yes, I'm going to add that amount of onions to it. You'll be wondering, no, you know, so basically this is all that we need here. And then I'm going to go ahead and then blend it in our blender. So the texture you want to blend it into is also very, very important. Don't make it too smooth so that... So obviously, this is the rough paste that I need. So this is the rough paste that we need. And then we're going to go ahead now and pour it on our food. So your onions, your rodo is all going in here. Yes, everything is going in here, and then at this point we're going to add our seasonings to it. So gradually, simply let us add our seasonings to it. So first of all, I'm going to do cloves, and I told you to be very careful when you're using cloves, the quantity. So here I'm just going to use this little quantity of cloves. I don't have a big pot. Please, if you have anybody that sells pots, you can basically tag me. I'm giving out 10,000 naira. Who is getting this right? I'm not going to mention the name. I need you to tell the name. Drop the name on the comment section and you're going to win 10,000. So I'm just going to put this in here and then I'm going to add it here as well. Yes, and then we can start to add the rest of our ingredients. We're going to add salt. We're going to add Maggi. Yes, I'm putting 3 spoons of salt. Be very careful when you're using salt with ram meat. Ram meat today absorbs salt like anything. So now I'm going to put my lemon. I'm going to put my Maggi now as well. I'm going to put my Maggi and then I'm going to use 6 spoons. 3, 4, check a sharp for me, 5 and 6. Same thing here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you know the funniest thing, the nice thing about it is the stalk, from the stalk to the what do you call it, the stalk of the ram The ram itself, when you're cooking, whether using for jollof rice or anything, you basically don't even need any more. You don't need to add anything to your fish soup anymore. Everything is in here already. So I'm going to add the back of my lemon. I'm not using the lemon on its own. I only need the back peel of the lemon into my food, and then this gives it this citrus fresh taste. You won't understand. You won't understand until you try it. As in, you will not understand until you try it. So it's going to be a whole one in each. Yes, one in each. That's what we're going to put. And then you can definitely use your lemon for so many other things. Those of you who have gastritis, you can use your lemon, and then with olive oil, lemon olive oil, and then you blend it, and then you can use that one to cook. So I'm going to add it up in the other one, and then we're just going to cover it up to steam. So once we cover it up to steam, after about 30 minutes, trust me, our beef is ready. Lemon, not lime. When you want to use lemon, use lemon. If you cannot get lemon, use fresh orange leaves. That's what you need to use. Use fresh orange leaves, but not lime. Use lemon, not lime. I'm reiterating again. Use lemon, not lime. So when I put this seasoning like this, I'm not going to add water. I'm going to allow it simmer for about 10 minutes on its own, and then all these ingredients would have gone in very well, and then at that point I can then add water to now boil it. So this is the very simple procedure. So I'm going to cut a whole lemon into this, the back of it. I'm going to add it here as well. Don't forget, don't pour water immediately. When you finish mixing, we have changed positions now. Allow it to steam very well before you steam it for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you now add water and then cook it. So when you do it, that is what we call simmering. So the taste of the ingredients will go into the meat very well, and then the water will now boil it and then still help you to retain that same beautiful, tingy taste that we used all this seasoning purpose for. Beautiful, mommy. So like I told you, after 10 minutes we'll see what you see. So this is after 10 minutes. We haven't added water. I still put my water that I'm going to use to boil my meat here, and then look at the water that came out from the steaming of the beef. So some of you always quickly rush and put water in your food. Sometimes allow the meat to release its own natural juice. You see, so this is the water from the meat. Oh, I never add anything. I blended my pepper, and then I added all the seasoning, and I'm allowing it to boil. And you can see the amount of juice that is coming out of it. This is the water that is coming out. So definitely we got some water from the pepper we grinded, we got some water from the onions, and then we got some water from the beef itself. So if you now need to add water, it's left to you. But for me, I'm going to allow my beef continue to cook here until it is the water. Oh, Jesus, this is too nice. This is too nice. This is too nice. You need to season your beef like this. Get your lemon in. So you can add water and then cover it up for another 20 minutes non-stop. So if you don't want to be going back and forth, you can add the water. If you feel you have the time to check, you can add. But whatever water you add now, definitely you don't need to add any other water until this beef is completely soft. So we still need another 20 minutes to go here. And after that, you can grill your meat in the oven and then pack it, or you fry it. I prefer to grill. I'm going to grill it in the oven, and then I can pack it ready to send it to the owner in London. So if you're going for the option where your beef steams for some time, I forgot I was going to add my mixed herbs. So I already added my mixed herbs. This is what I added. I completely forgot, and then I'm going to add my rosemary leaf as well. So I forgot, so I'm going to do it in the video so that you can see it. I don't want you to taste the beef paraventure and you say, and we didn't see this. So I'm going to add my rosemary leaf, but I don't add it from the beginning. I always add it once I add my water for it to boil. So that will be the second phase of the steaming, when the water has been added. So for those of you who don't want pepper, you can decide to take out the pepper when you're seasoning. But for me, I love my pepper because I can decide to eat. Oh Jehovah, you need to try this out, trust me.